sun is out. Woo woo woo. Departure is imminent. Is it? It's 7:48 and I'm off. We intended to leave at 7:30. Here's our camp spot. Nice spot, catching a bit of sun this morning. Yeah, we intended to leave at 7:30, well 7 and then 7:30. And I'm leaving at 7:48. Kate's already gone. I've really fallen off the wagon in Washington and got really rubbish with my early mornings. I'm not much of a morning person in real life. Usually when I'm camping I'm a bit better, but yeah, I think with the sun not rising until about 6:40 now, it's just hard to do those 5:30 wake ups, which I haven't even attempted. I think 6 is the earliest I've woken up. But at least today is going to be a nice day. According to the weather forecast, it's going to be bright and sunny, so we can dry everything off that got soaked yesterday and try and get some miles in while we've got good weather. So we're going to aim for 24 miles today. What a glorious sight, the sunshine coming through the trees. What a beautiful day it is today. The sun is shining and it's not a cloud in the sky. It's still cold though. The heat just isn't in that sun anymore. I'm still rocking shorts, which I do need to change now. So when we get to Snoqualmie, I'm going to order some. So I've got my waterproof trousers, but I need something a bit warmer, I think. It's amazing how much the temperature has chilled down and so quickly. The other really cool thing about this stretch is all the elk bugling. So it's the rut for the elk, the breeding season. So the males are calling, and apparently the cows as well call and communicate to each other. And it's this really haunting sound. It's really beautiful. But I heard it a lot last night and heard it this morning and all day yesterday. We actually had a demonstration from a hunter who they carry these little bits of plastic that they put in their mouth and that they can make the noise of the elk to try and get close to them. He did say that often it ends up just two hunters calling to each other without realising it and just getting closer and closer before they realise that it's actually two humans. Yeah, it's this beautiful sound, and seen a lot of evidence of them, a lot of footprints, and this really musty smell, which at first I thought was the mountain goats, but I think is the elk actually. Down there. Well, you'll have to crush all the vegetation. Is there a path down there? Well, kind of, but people have crushed the vegetation. Okay, what about if I go back up there? Well, what's wrong with over here? There's nothing to collect, really. Oh, nah, damn it. Like there was a bit of a... On mission to get some easily collectible water. Ha! She's got it. She's on it. Maybe? No. No easily collectible water here, Nick. I'll just go for a scoop. Just going for a scoop. Oh, that was effective. Yeah, you can't scoop with that. Do you want me to scoop with a sea knock? Effective as hell. Yeah, go on then. There's a tasty little trickle just down here, but I can't get it. Lupin has kind of been the emblem of the PCT hike, and it's still flowering. It's been flowering right from day one in every state until now. Burn zone. Just saw an elk, which is really cool. Man, it made me jump. I was really cut off because my GoPro died, but I saw an elk. Heard it in the woods. Her GoPro died again, so I will finish this elk story. I saw an elk!
Is that the end of the story?
Yeah, that's the end of the story. I heard it crashing in the woods, then it ran across the footpath. They're pretty big. I was chuffed.
Nice. Yeah, and I saw two yesterday that I forgot to make a little video about my elk sighting. Pretty much the same story. I heard some crashing in the woods and then two ran across the path. Exciting stuff. And just came around the corner to Kate faffing with a mushroom. Another little hut in the woods on the trail. Oh, this one is in a beautiful location.
Yeah.
Look at that meadow over there. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Just like me.
Oh, wow.
Huh. Oh, whoa, those are some big steps.
Back straight away.
Was there?
Yeah, I can see it now. It's just sat in the corner behind those sticks.
Oh yeah, no, it's a chipmunk.
Oh, is it?
There's a cooler in here, Kate. Very nice. Another beautiful view of Mount Rainier. She is one hell of a mountain. I think we've got about 3 miles to lunch, and then it'll be another 12 point something to camp, so hopefully we can do that. Oh. It's the elk bugling. Very cool.
It's called a brown creeper. A writhing mass of mushrooms.
Today is actually turning into a bit of a scorcher. I had to get the old pins out and change out my trousers as they're overheating. Oh, that feels so much better. Now I feel like I can fly. We got just over 8 miles to camp, so we made really good progress. We had 11.1 from when we left lunch. So we should get there relatively early again and have a nice early camp and pitch up before sunset. Sunset is like rapidly getting earlier. It's at 7:10 now, so our hiking days are getting shorter and shorter, which means we have to get faster and faster.
Oh, I just beasted a climb out of there. Just felt really good, so I gunned it. Oh, we have a little break at the top, and it's all downhill to camp now.
Another long day, absolutely smashed. Kicked it in the dick. We've done 24 miles and we were at camp at 6:05. So pitched up in the woods, not the best spots ever.
And smell again.
Because they're a bit slanted, but not too shabby. Right, got everything. I'm going to get too hot in this jumper, aren't I?
I'm leaving mine on for now.
Almost immediately, but oh well.
I've just had you going, bags packed shit. Right, thank you campsite.
You were slopey as hell.
Look, slope as hell. Looks like another nice day for us, potentially. And we're off.
2,000 miles in, and she's still papping flowers.
There's a new one.
New one.
I missed a new one yesterday.
No.
Damn it.
Let yourself down there.
Let myself down. Tell you what, there's bears, mountain lions, bobcats, elk. But the real animal that you've got to watch out for in these woods is squirrels. They're nasty. They've got an attitude problem. We've had some very annoyed squirrels, like, churring at us. They make that, like, noise. And then lobbing stuff out of the trees. One of the first views of the day, slowly being claimed by mist. I think the sun is trying to come out though. Very cool.
That's a big ant's nest.
Okay, we've just been told by a hiker that's southbounding that there's trail magic ahead on one of the roads in about 3 miles, and they're doing hot dogs.
Very excited!
Very excited. It's very cold out here. It's so quiet, so I can't imagine that they're getting many hikers. So turbocharged speed has been deployed. I want to make sure we get there. And it's right bang on our lunch spot, so if it's absolutely bloody perfect with our plans.
And
so
maybe coffee.
And if there's coffee there, well,
I'll give them all my worldly belongings.
yeah. If there's coffee there, I'm gonna die. Go to heaven. Check out that. Let's go and have a closer look. It's bursting out of that tree. Cool. News from the trail, Nicola is not a huge fan of the peanut butter complete cookie, but we've just had the trail magic confirmed. We bumped into a bloke walking his dog and he said, my wife's about half a mile down there serving up hot food. So we know it's on the cards and we're like almost right on it now. Oh. And yeah, so hungry. We've just left the trail magic. That was a lady called Beth from the Washington Alpine Club. She volunteers there, I think. And it was so good. So a big thank you to her. There were hot dogs, there were cokes, there was coffee, there were hot potatoes. What else was there, Nick? Crest, homemade brownies. It was great. Fruit, watermelon, oranges. She'd put out little chairs. She was a really nice lady, had done a lot of hiking in this area. Like, gave us some good tips on campsites around Snoqualmie and stuff. Yeah, and it was just like a small group of us. Yeah, it was really cool. A really nice stop. So we are fueled up, and Beth made sure that everyone packed out quite a lot of food as well. So our evening meal tonight has gone from pretty meh to pretty damn good. I'm just wondering if this is the biggest wood ant nest I've ever seen. I mean, it's not active, but it just looks like a very old wood ant nest.
I've seen bigger.
I mean, it's got trees growing out of it now, so it's been here a long time. But I think that's the only explanation, and they are around here. We're right on camp, 0.2 away, and we're stopping a teeny bit early from our planned campsite, about 3 miles early. We're feeling it a bit today. It's still over a 20-mile day. 21 and a half. It leaves 8.8 miles into Snoqualmie tomorrow, so we'll get up early and try and get in for between 10 and 11. But we're camping next to a lake, which apparently is very beautiful, Mirror Lake. So we're just on the last final bit of ascent to it. Okay, here we are at Mirror Lake. I think it's going to be a pretty one. Let's get a live reaction from Baz.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh. Wow.
Nice. It's 6:53 and we're ready for the off. 6:53? Yeah. Goodbye, beautiful campsite. Hi, my name's Kate Jones. You may remember me from walking in the Scottish Highlands, or is this Wales? I think so.
She's a knobhead. Ruined that beautiful shot, didn't you?
Sorry.
This squirrel is chowing down. Hasn't even noticed us. You having a nice time there, chappie?
I think he has noticed us, he just doesn't care. It's a lovely morning this morning. A group of us camped up at Mirror Lake last night. First time we've camped with quite a few other PCT hikers in a while. So that was quite nice. Mirror Lake was beautiful and it was really warm. It started off being, we got there and there was a bit of wind, but then that dropped and it just got really warm. Warmest night in a while. Yeah, I woke up in the night like boiling. Had to take some layers off. Pretty good start this morning. Packed up by like 10 to 7 and we're headed for Snoqualmie, where we're gonna get some food. Yay, and a beer and a coffee.
Should just such a show off. It's these calves. Nothing can stop them.
We're dropping into Snoqualmie now, and we've dropped back into the mist and the wet. Yay! So weird that it's a beautiful day up there above it. I can hear the road, but we're still probably just under 3 miles away.
I think we're both quite keen just to get into Snoqualmie Pass this morning. Get inside and get a coffee and get warm. Actually, it's not cold today, it's just wet, but being sat inside somewhere dry is, sounds pretty ideal right now. And then we're gonna get some breakfast there, hang around most of the day charging our stuff, sorting out our resupply, because there's nowhere to really stay in Snoqualmie. We're on a bit of a budget now, and so we don't really want to pay for a room because we're saving our last sort of treat for Leavenworth. So we don't want to pay for a room and there's nowhere to camp, so we're gonna have to hike out this evening. But we'll get some beers, some burgers, fuel ourselves up with some calories, and probably do another 3 or 4 miles out. It's a bit of a climb, so we'll see how far we go. But if we have to hike in the dark, we have to hike in the dark. It's not the end of the world.
That place has burgers and coffee. And right now, that's as beautiful as this view to me. Trail magic! Let's have a little look. Oh no!
I've never seen something so sad. And we're at Snoqualmie. Having beers and an orange, charging stuff, waiting for our food. And then we're hiking out.
We got showers.
And we had showers.
Thank you to Waldo.
So like max 6